Ooh, how's everybody doing? I hope better than myself. But here's what I got. Gonna keep it short and sweet because it's over here and I'm not getting worked up. If everything ends up being the case, I feel bad that someone would project that many feelings onto this situation. On the other hand, I feel I might have been the channel might be being trolled or attacked. And that's horrific if it's the other case and someone did themselves in because of influence here. But long and short, the first set of receipts go like this. In the Echo video is where you'll find some of the stuff I talked about. So the stuff I talked about that would have been triggering to this individual is in that video. What I was referencing is this image. Wow. Now, I've asked my honey, I asked a good friend because this is a complicated scenario we're working through. So I've left myself in the dark on a couple things. The ultimate correspondence that makes the accusations I haven't even read yet. I have read some of it because every now and then I'll take 2-3 minutes and that's it, and I'll read new stuff. Unfortunately, Mike gets put on hold because his comes with reactions and other stuff. Hi, Mike. I miss the regular thing, but this is a huge accusation because we're being said, well, for now, we're trying to figure out, I guess they're trying to figure out if I took the most appropriate route. They're trying to figure out answers. Well, I commented that the Prism song, with lyrical content that I felt is very uplifting, I got very confused what this all meant. I don't know what that means. But I thought from a, let's say, even fair weather Christian point of view, it was pretty dark imagery. The succubus imagery in the same video. I could go with cosplay, demonic elven cosplay, up until this moment. And I was like, well, the artistic design in that alone really speaks volumes to only one set of current hot topic belief systems, and that's Luciferian doctrine. So I was honest about it. I admit that the song is super uplifting, but that's what's confusing. So up here is one of these problematic reactions Ange and I did. We both learned through our friend that this Fallen in Reverse, this Popular Monster, is a huge song. I've heard it twice. Ange heard it once or twice. We didn't know. When he turns into the werewolf and does his thing, all American Werewolf in London style, rah, 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 rah. Ange is like, is that really? And I'm like, yeah, that's really happening. And there's, so it was this moment, and I'm like, I went with horror film aesthetic at first. Just like with the Electric Callboy. We have correspondence that I guess explains that this person also knew. So I don't know if this person understands that they went back and forth with Ange, not me. We're not putting it on Ange. We're clearing it up and figuring out what it's all about right now. But the person went back and forth with Ange. That's why I know so much, because Ange and I call each other when she's out working. So I know that this person even said the Electric Callboy, which is this song that was the song that picked him up Now, that's from an acoustic live version, and I get it. I don't understand why a band would make uplifting music, but then use this kind of music video imagery. And if that's freeing, I was only addressing the deity that would be governing your freedom. And Luciferian doctrine loves freedom, liberty, and all these things that seem great. You know, that's not what we're here for. Unfortunately, we're here for the receipts. And the biggest receipt is that image, is what I'm talking about. And if my influence in the Echo video was so strong, I can't even address what came after the correspondence where I said I went to work. But this person was upset. They didn't know. Because this is where I'll share. So, what they did say is they didn't know. Okay, yeah, good. Here we go. Yeah, so it keeps going. Oh, they, hold on. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So at 10:01 p.m., that's when I start my shift. I said, and I mean, you can't tell, but this is the part. If we have to get to that video, this gets too complicated. And then I'm going to have to play hardball. So we got an article saying, so basically we went back and forth and understood that, it hurt their heart a bit, but I guess they should explain some history about the lead singer getting kicked out and blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's in here. The blah, blah, blah is because we're going to hold it as evidence. We're not spilling it all now. But we went back and forth. So I am involved in this whole deal. So then they said, you guys are about positivity. And I didn't know one of the artists has an article about them with some abuse and their female partners and stuff. That's a big deal to me, so I was going to look into it. But at 10 o'clock, I signed off. And then I haven't been back to this topic outside of the drama it's creating in our life through Ange. I haven't been back to it yet because work, 9/11 and work. And then yesterday I decided, no, I'm not coming back to the gig until we figure some of this out. So, long story short, I hope I'm not being a goofball. The last thing is this. So, Ange and I are doing these videos, and this is why she's on the same page as me. This thing is real popular, and I get it. And if people like it and the escapism that turned it into the monster and going after, if you notice, authority figures is all current hot topic, hype through the roof, loving it. Okay, cool. But when I stopped, I caught something right away. This reaction will not go out because of the things I said. But if you look down there in the bottom corner at his pin, now it's cool. It's cool. I've said the same things over and over and over again. And remember, let's see, where are we at? That ain't real over here. Everything we're talking about here, I believe in 100%. But I'm down to my last minute because there's only 10-minute videos over here. I can come back with more, but I want to go back to work. And the truth is I don't know if we're getting played, but it appears that there's no mourning time from this action to coming after us. And if the biggest thing I did was point out the problematic nature of that on a reaction show that's not serious, unfortunately, I won't be played. I feel super bad, and this is tragic if this is what happened. But I feel they're trying to leverage this incident to maybe get us to be quiet, or I don't know, or maybe to solicit for funds. Either way, Ange and I can't be involved with that part. And I think I can just do 10 minutes. I better stop and let's find out. If I have to, I'll come back with one more for over here while I'm on this channel.